Hello and welcome back to the championship round for my alt account. We are looking to go 3-0 in this first round. And if you saw my main account's video, the first video for the first fight of this season, I said that was going to be the hardest fight I've probably ever fought. And, well, now I think I can say this probably will be, and of course it's on my alt. So here you can see the matchup, and the reason I'm saying it's probably the hardest fight is because of right here. The lifetime banners, you can see my opponent has 302,000. My opponent has finished as high as 57th in Kyber. So let's take a look up above. You can see I actually have a much higher GP. Again, this is the second time that's happened. But he has a very focused roster. Looking at the relics, I have a lot in the 3 and 5 range. He actually has a bunch in the tier 7 range. That's how this matchup probably occurred, considering the overall GP difference. Looking at the stats, he obviously has the higher lifetime banners than I do. Interestingly, though, I have a ton more offense wins than him, but he has a ton of undersized wins. So, what'll be interesting here, since it's 3v3, you have less opportunity to undersize. So, I think that's going to hurt him, while it will help me here. Though, at the same time, I'm no stranger to undersizing battles either. Continue to look. He's cleared more zones than me, and more full rounds. Looking at the rest of the roster, I have 15 more Zetas than him. I have 5 less G13 than him, but then I have a whole bunch more G12 than him. He basically has enough G12 and G13 for the 22 teams he needs, and that's about it. Well, my roster goes deeper, so if I lose, I have more teams I can pull in just in case. Looking at the mods, and this is where it gets really interesting, we have the same amount of speed plus 10 mods, down to the same exact number. I have more plus 15 mods than him, but he has a whole lot more in the plus 20 category. So it's a very interesting matchup tonight, and it's going to be a tough one. Here's the board. My defenses have not changed since the last round, but this is what I'm up against. You can see this top zone, really the only difficult battle that's going to be in the top is this Geo team on the bottom, and even that, it's not an overwhelmingly hard Geo team. The real problem will be down here on the bottom. We have a GAS clone team, and then we have this Shock T team with Rex and 5s, and then finally we have a heavily relicked General Grievous team. Looking at the B2, he does have the crit avoidance arrow on the B2 as well, so it's not going to be easy to take down. You can see 145k on the health for General Grievous. This zone is going to be the make or break zone, basically. So let's take a look at the battle planner, and I'll show you, since I've already pre-filled out some of these teams, exactly what I'm planning on doing. This top is just kind of rough draft form, I guess you could say, because it really depends on what's going to be hanging out back here. Here I plan on General Skywalker, and I'm going to have to mirror match it. That's not always easy, so we'll see how this goes. Then here, it'll be Jedi Knight Revan Shock, and then I will have Darth Revan go up against General Grievous. Hopefully that can do it, and we'll get to the back. The goal is get to the back and the top will kind of sort itself out because those top teams really are not, they're not that difficult. So we're going to start with the toughest team first. He's got Echo and Arc there. That means there's going to be a lot of assists. See, his Skywalker is modded for protection and offense. Meanwhile, mine is modded for defense. We'll see which one wins out here. Alright, so I'm going to go in. Going to take my 5s as well because I want a supercharged clone if I can. Now the question is, do I want Echo or do I want Arc? There are benefits to both. I think for this I'm going to take my Arc though. And that way I can get the turret because he's got one too. So we'll start off by giving the turret to 5s. 5s is going to be taking a whole bunch of turns this time as well because he gains turn meter anytime we're damaged until he gets daze on him, obviously. Okay, so Skywalkers are going to go down at the same time. I'm going to focus on Echo here. And that's because he assists even when Skywalker assists. So I got the 5 sacrifice. Now the question is, can I get this ARC Trooper down? Remember, the Skywalkers are going to stand up at the same time. So it's basically offense versus defense here. And offense won. But looks like I'll get to his arc first. And got the kill. He's going to kill my arc, but hopefully he's going to take 4 turns in a row now, and I'm going to lose my General Skywalker. Ugh. Now I have to clean up a lone Skywalker, which is annoying to say the least. I have plenty of teams to do this if I want, though. I just don't want to waste all my good teams yet. So, let's come down here, and actually we're going to take Marauder out, and I don't have Malik. So, this might not go as fantastically either. Alright, let's fear the whole team. Get shock on the B2. Took the B2 out when I wanted to just bring him down to 50% health. Alright, get the fear on Grievous. Alright, so that's... Well, I need one more turn. Yeah, that's going to be that fight. Next is going to be Shock T. And we're going to use Jedi Knight Revan here. Basically mark Shock T and then take him out. Alright. Get all the buffs that they have. Now, Call Yoda to assist, and Shock T is gone. Yoda turn meter. I will worry about restoring protection once I get them down a little more. Just gotta chew through this 5. Shock T gives 50% extra health. Alright, Rex got his Annihilate, which actually helped me because it filled Jolie's protection up completely, and there's 54 banners. Alright, so we got 2 easy fights there. Now I need to clear out this Skywalker. Really hate to use JTR if I don't have to. Really hate to use any of these, to be honest with you. But alright. Hide everyone. And healing immunity. Got the stun as well. Alright, so there's a Skywalker down. Not an ideal start, but there's a lot of G11 in the back as well, which, yeah, we should be able to work through this. Okay. So, let's talk about the plan again and kind of fix what we have. So, JTR... Alright, so I actually had some trouble, and my fight against that Asajj, it did not save, but I used my CLS team down there. Next, we are going to use my Shock T team against this Talzin team. Where's Shock? Alright. So, idea here is just to basically kill twice and go from there. Shock T heals, which can get rid of the plague, and Clone Sergeant kills easily. Even at G12, he's honestly a fantastic character. He just doesn't have a place in most 5v5 teams right now. Alright, so 53 banners against Talzin. The added health makes such a huge difference, honestly, from that Shock T lead, especially against Talzin, because she applies Plague and does damage, but you really, you don't notice it as much. Alright, so here I'm going to use... Actually... I wonder. I already lost once, so might as well experiment. Alright, so both techs are out now. Don't want that spreading. Let's see if we can chew through this Watt. Saj is down. This Asajj is fast. Alright. Good lord. I mean, it doesn't look like they can kill me. The question is just, can I kill them in time? Can my damage ramp up? Look at how much turns and assists Watt is getting here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. But they are getting a ton of buffs, so hopefully my new is charging up at the moment. And you can see on Django, my hits are landing harder and harder. Problem is, I'm gonna kill Django and he can just revive him. Let's take him out again anyway. Look at how many turns he's taking. Good lord. There's Django again. Oh, they can't kill me, I can't kill them. Let's get Django out and then see if we can focus on Watt again. Problem here is G12 versus R2. Good lord. If I can take Django out, I'm trying here. What I'm just going to do is just take Django out for the next round if I ever get a turn here. And we're just going to sit so Django dies. And I just have to take out Newt twice next time. That was a disaster. Wow. Alright. So let's make sure we can clear the top. Definitely not my best showing. But like I said at the start of the series, this account truly is my test account for my main. And this is why. So I can test and now know that that can't work. Alright. There's Spy gone. Alright. So 51 banners there. Next for Bosk. Who do we want here? Here I can apply a healing immunity with the Grievous. And there's lots of healing, which is why I'm doing that. And Dispel. Well, I thought I could apply healing immunity. Wow. How many turns is Django going to take? Or Boba, that's Boba, not Django. Alright. Now there's the healing immunity. Well, needless to say, I do not have high hopes for this round. Alright, so, see if we can get Fox down quickly. Wow. Now I'm going to go for Kylo Ren, because A, he's low gear, and B, he's going to be feeding turn meter. Now we just have to fight through KRU's leadership ability and hopefully use a spy big hit on him. So let's heal up. And don't even need the spy big hit. So at least I got 54 there. That leaves Karth, Newt, and Kira. .318 speed. That would do it. That's why I was having trouble before. So Karth. Alright, we'll bring in First Order here. And let's get the turn meter train rolling. Fox can take out the G10 without Zalbar even taunting. And now we will go after Zalbar and just chew through his ridiculous defense. Stun mission so she can't assist and blind my team. Now this First Order team is a very easy counter to any Karth team. But it's funny because of the unique that old school Kylo gets, where he gets damages over times on himself when he takes turns. Actually, it does heal them up a little bit, and it's funny to watch because it's such an easy counter at the same time. Alright, so that's the top down. Of course, Malevolence is back there because literally everybody places Malevolence on defense now, even though it's an awful defensive team. So let's see what we can work with for this top. Really just need to take out new. Come on. 10%. So what droids do I have left? I know I have Droidica. And have L3. Let's see if this will work. Other than extortion, there's absolutely zero damage on this team. It's just Watt taking a million turns. Alright, there's the first death with Newt. Failed hit again, and so many turns. All right, there we go. So that cleared it. Hopefully he struggles on my back zones. All right, now we need to figure out a nest answer. It's only a G11 nest, though, so maybe this will work. Alright, Dispel. Big hit on nest at the start. See if we can drop days. Does that Dispel as well? Yeah. Get Kira out of the picture. Apparently a Rex big hit cannot take out a nest. That's only G11. Who would have guessed? Ahsoka at R7 should, though, so... And there we go. Alright, so that was 52 banners. That's not bad. And then the Understarred Malevolence. It honestly angers me that everyone puts these awful Malevolence teams on. A, because I think the Millennium Falcon teams are actually better than... the AI controlling a just understarred Malevolence team. And B, it means I can't use my Malevolence on offense because mirror matches are nightmares and Negotiator takes out Malevolence so easy. So everyone putting Malevolence on defense has just made it easy for everybody to beat all of our beat each other's offenses. Or defenses, I should say. Alright. Let's give Retribution to the Galactic Republic allies. Then we'll bring Plo in to spell the Buzz droids. And Malevolence doesn't work if buzz droids are not on a ship. Make sure my ships can't die. Clean the buzz droids off. Alright. Alright, this should do it. So, another easy fight because, and 65 banners because of an easy ship defense. Not a good score. Hopefully he stumbles on my defense. We'll see if he does. I'll let you know in the next video. Thank you for joining me. Please leave a like and subscribe. My main accounts video will come out tomorrow. So, thank you, everyone.